What up? Welcome to the Artist Spotlight. I'm your host, Dylan Schoonover. Of course, we have Taylor Momsen of the Pretty Reckless today. Thanks for coming on the show.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate having you back. Totally different tour than the last time we saw you. Last time you were out with Evanescence. This time you're with Marilyn. How do you prepare differently for those two?
We don't really. I mean, frankly, we haven't really stopped touring since Evanescence to now Marilyn Manson. We haven't really stopped touring since we did the Warped Tour in 2010. It's been kind of 2 years consistently. So, I mean, we have our show, and it is what it is. It's, you know, different every night because it is all live. But I mean, we are what we are. We can't, you know, change anything for
Do you
every
make
tour.
it? Is your mindset any different though? When I mean, Evanescence's crowd is certainly going to be different than Marilyn Manson's crowd, right?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, again though, like I feel like if you alter your set or your sound or your, you know, clothing or whatever to a specific tour, then you're not really anything. You know, we do what we do. If you like us, fantastic. If you hate us, that's cool too.
Going back to that Warped Tour point, how do you think you guys have changed as a band?
I think the sets, I mean, it's definitely evolved,
Yeah.
hopefully, after 2 years. Musically, I mean, we're about to go back into the studio and start recording the second record after this, and I think musically it's definitely evolved. I'm not exactly sure how, but my standard of what good is and as
Right.
far as songs goes and just everything, what good is definitely been raised. So
I'm sure everything's a lot tighter too as a set.
hopefully everything's a lot tighter. Hopefully everything's a lot louder.
A little cleaner, and everybody's interpreting it well. How has the reception been? I know that sometimes Maryland has some really difficult times. The openers have some difficult times. Have you guys been having success?
It's been good. We haven't been booed off. I haven't
Nice.
had anything thrown at me. That was
Well, that's good.
aggressive.
That was aggressive.
I haven't. We've actually gotten some applause, so it's actually been really great.
Nice, and that's all you can hope for, right?
Yeah, and I mean it's a really cool tour for us because I'm a really big fan of Manson. So to, you know, watch his show every night, to watch a show that I would go see anyway. So it's fantastic.
How much pressure do you feel having to, you know, going back in the studio now that, you know, success in the first album? Oh, the second album, it's got to be good. Don't want a sophomore slump. Do you feel any pressure right now? Do you have some really good ideas you've written?
There's always pressure, but I think most of that pressure comes from myself, you know, opposed to other people. I mean, I'm in the process of writing the record right now, so of course there's pressure. I'm sitting there going, okay, here we go again.
Yeah.
But I'm excited too, because I'm excited. I mean, we just released the EP "Hit Me Like a Man," which is kind of was to give fans just kind of a taste of the direction of where everything's headed, and for us to have something new to play.
Sure.
So, you know, we've been into the studio even though we've been touring consistently too. So it's, you know, I'm psyched.
Your fans will not leave this alone on our page and on our show, and when they call in, they write in, they say, last time you told me that if Rob Zombie called, you'd come back into acting for Rob. Have you heard from Rob?
I've actually met him a couple times. He's awesome. Yeah, and haven't talked about doing anything, but I've got ideas. I've got ideas.
Give us one. What's an idea?
I would love for him to direct a video.
Yeah.
That's what I would love to have Rob Zombie direct a music video.
Wow.
We've chatted.
Nice.
I'll leave it at that.
Leave it at that. We can't get any more. Yes, a girl from Brazil, actually, named Hillary Taiz. I don't know how to say your last name, Hillary. Maybe Tiaz. Wanted to know, what would you advise to a girl who's in a band? Because it can be difficult for a girl in a rock band. Any waters to tread? Anything you would advise them?
Not as a girl.
She thought it was harder. Like guy bands got noticed more. Where she was from Brazil, though.
Sure. I mean, I think rock has a big lull right now in general. I mean, with, you know, just new bands, there aren't very many new actual rock bands. So I think, you know, girl, guy, rock and roll, cool. Like I don't really have any. I mean, first of all, the industry, so there is no formula for this industry. So you know, I get asked for advice all the time, and I'm like, I really don't have any.
So are you not even getting no vacation or anything? Right back into the record.
No vacation, right back into the record.
Man, you are intense.
But I like it. I love writing songs and I love recording, so it's, you know.
That's a vacation.
being back in New York is a vacation alone. Like being back home will be a vacation. I haven't been home in know how long.
Really?
I hope my apartment's still there.
Where are we today?
What?
Where are we today?
We're in Missouri.
Yes.
I only know that because I was born in Missouri.
We appreciate you coming on. Thanks.
Of course. Thank you for having me back, man.
It was great.
It's good to see you
All
again.
right.
We're the Pretty Reckless, and we are very excited to be here. Should your eyes, should your steel, should your head, everything will feel. Should your chains, should your lies, should your time.